When it comes to exploring the best college bars across the country, the goal isn't just to find the spots that draw the largest crowds of college students. Instead, it's about uncovering unique, must-visit destinations that offer memorable experiences beyond the typical scene. The idea isn't to recommend the loudest, cheapest, or stickiest places, but rather those that provide quality, food, drinks, atmosphere, and even a touch of history, places where college students, their families, and visitors can all feel welcome and enjoy themselves. But here's where it gets controversial. Many college bars are mere cliches: sticky counters, flimsy drink specials, and uninspired snacks. While these places are plentiful, they're hardly the kinds of spots anyone would brag about or revisit after graduation. Instead, this list highlights dive bars and hidden gems brimming with character, catering to a broad age range and serving more than just cheap beer. These are the bars students might casually visit before braiding the packed clubs or the ones they return to the morning after, trying to nurse their headaches and share a laugh with friends. This list is far from exhaustive or definitive. You could easily create multiple top 10 lists featuring completely different bars, all equally valid. Take Madison, Wisconsin, for example. Its rich bar scene could fuel an endless number of bar-hopping adventures. To compile this list, the team at The Athletic started by consulting colleagues well-versed in college sports culture. So every bar included has been personally vouched for by someone living or breathing the college town vibe. And don't worry if you're more into bars with a sticky floor and dive bar charm. There's something here for you too. Disagree with our picks? Have a hidden favorite bar or a story to share? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. The Airliner Iowa City, Iowa, University of Iowa. This iconic spot doesn't just attract celebrities. It's practically a launching pad for them. Take Ashton Kutcher, for instance. While still a University of Iowa student in 1997, he was discovered at the Airliner by a modeling agent, which rapidly propelled him onto That 70s Show by the next year. But even without star power, the Airliner's charm stands on its own. Opened in 1944 by Joe Ranella, it has roots going back to World War II, when the University of Iowa served as a Navy pre-flight training site. Airmen often stopped here for a well-earned beer after grueling days of training. Today, it still offers a welcoming atmosphere with a diverse crowd, famous for its excellent pizza and a mysterious signature cocktail called the Hammer. Fans of aviation-themed food will appreciate burgers like the Stealth Bomber, seasoned with Cajun spices and topped with blue cheese. Before home football games, the Iowa Beer Band marches through town, and the final celebration spot is always, of course, the Airliner. The Boot, New Orleans, Tulane University. The vibe here radically shifts from cozy to electrifying. The Boot is a high-energy, packed-to-the-brim party spot where students consume vast quantities of affordable alcohol until closing time at 6 a.m. The antithesis of your quiet pre-game drink. But don't mistake this for just another college bar. The Boot is steeped in history and character. It sits in a lively New Orleans neighborhood that French Quarter tourists often overlook, but should not miss. Originally opened as a grocery store in the 1960s by Eddie Price, a former Tulane and New York Giants running back, it transitioned into a bar in the 1970s. And the prices? Shots are still just 50 cents on Tuesdays, suggesting almost no inflation in half a century. Crunchies, East Lansing, Michigan, Michigan State University. Nestled a few blocks off the main drag, Crunchies is a treasured local secret. It's the kind of place where new college students get to sing karaoke alongside seasoned regulars and share buckets of beer in a laid-back setting. Founded in 1982, Crunchies boasts a must-try burger that even Michigan State basketball coach Tom Izzo has raved about. The beloved local debate pits Crunchies against Peanut Barrel, owned by the same proprietor, Mike Kruger, who wryly refuses to declare a winner. But sales numbers suggest Crunchies burger has the edge. The Esso Club, Clemson, South Carolina, Clemson University. This bar wouldn't be on any list without an incredible legacy. Once a Gulf gas station, the Esso Club was lauded in the late 90s by ESPN the magazine as the nation's top college sports bar, and was ranked number 2 by Sports Illustrated around the same time. Since the first drink was served in 1933, it has expanded substantially and remains packed on game days, boasting a large outdoor area with views of Clemson's Death Valley Stadium. Known for more than just atmosphere, its chicken wings are perennial fan favorites and have been voted the best locally multiple years by the student newspaper. Keys Nahue, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, University of North Carolina. Here's a story that confuses many. The bar's name is often linked to Michael Jordan, who supposedly was such a regular that when people called looking for him, the staff would reply, "He's not here." But the bar actually opened a decade before Jordan's basketball stardom kicked off. The manager explains the real origin. The original owners frequently used the phrase during early days when their spouses often called them amid divorces. Whatever the true tale, the name stuck, and the bar is now famous for its blue cups, 32-ounce servings of beer, cider, or seltzer sold for just $5. There's no food or liquor here, just a lively outdoor patio filled with Carolina blue-clad students, alumni, bands, and occasional celebrity appearances, Michael Jordan included. Jack and Dan's, Spokane, Washington, Gonzaga University. This isn't a football-centric spot, but is crucial for basketball fans heading to Gonzaga's famed kennel. Just a few blocks away, it's a classic pregame hangout with a surprising clientele. You might walk in and find NBA legend Karl Malone waiting for John Stockton to go fishing. Named after Stockton's late father, Jack, and Dan Crowley, the bar's roots go back to 1961. Over the decades, it has become a beloved venue for students and alumni alike, serving both creative shots for the younger crowd and upscale dishes for older patrons. It's come a long way from its Prohibition origins as Louis' Snappy service, which delivered beer by motorcycle. The Library, Oxford, Mississippi, University of Mississippi, one of the most expansive spots on this list. The Library was founded by former Ole Miss defensive back Johnny Dessler shortly after his 1997 graduation. Originally a Ford dealership,